Hello friends, welcome back to Pen Delight. In today's video, I am going to present one of the best vintage pen from my collection. These are some of my vintage pens and I have shown some of these pens already in my previous videos and you can see them on my channel. And there are many more beautiful pens which I need to present to you in my upcoming videos. So I am going to present now this beautiful mini size fountain pen from Waterman. This model is Waterman Ideal model with a model number 0552-1/2V. This is a mini sized pocket pen with amazing features. And I can say this is the best out of all my vintage collection. And let me show why this pen is so special. This is a 100-year-old pen and this was made during the years 1920 or 1930. External body and cap of this pen are gold filled with 18 karat gold. Externally, this pen looks beautiful with this engravement of nice floral design. We can see there are two breather holes on this cap. This pen comes with a ring top cap. In those days, pen caps with clips are very less compared to the present days. And this ring was provided to carry this pen with a chain. At the edge of the cap, there is an imprint of Waterman. They engraved on this cap. This model number is also engraved on the back side of the cap barrel. This is showing 0552 half version. And this is a lever filling mechanism pen. And even the lever also engraved with nicely with this logo of Waterman Ideal. And this is how it looks when we uncap this pen. There is some more engravement on this barrel edge. We can see it is mentioned as made in USA. And here we can see some blank space given, and this blank space is given to customize with any required engravement like our name or initials. I am happy to have this pen without any customization or text on this pen, though it is a pre-owned pen. I am not sure how many people own this and use this pen in last 100 years. And I should thank all of them because they kept this pen in such a beautiful condition. These stripes given at the back side of the pen allows a smooth posting of cap. And we can see the cap is posting perfectly. Length of this pen without posting is 90 mm and with posting of cap it is 125 mm. Coming to the most important part of this pen, its nib. And this nib is a 14 karat gold nib and it's a flexible nib. There is a beautiful breather hole in heart shape. And this nib also engraved with the text Waterman Ideal registered US patent. Compared to present days, in those days many companies used to make the gold nibs because gold nibs are extremely smooth and soft compared to the steel and titanium nibs, particularly the flexible nibs. This is a flexible nib but it is not too high flex. We can say this is a semi-flexible nib. We can see the writing examples later to understand this nib better. This section comes with an ebonite feed or a hard rubber feed. Ebonite feed gives a very good flow of ink that required for a flexible nib. Section of this pen also made with a black hard rubber. The feel of a hard rubber in vintage pens is very smooth compared to the modern ebonites. This model comes with a lever filling mechanism and lever of this pen is in excellent working condition. Pulling and closing of this lever is in excellent condition. We can see the lever closes with very good force and spring action. This force allows the sac to compress more with the good pressure inside the barrel and then suck the ink fully in a faster way without any vacuum in the sac. This is the length without posting the cap and it's very less even for my hands. That's why posting of the cap is mandatory for this pen. Width of this cap and barrel are maintained perfectly for the posting. This is a sleek section since it is a small pen. And if someone don't like these sleek pens, then this may not be right pen for them. And in my case, I am comfortable with this thickness. And this section is exactly 8 mm dia. Though the section is thin, the grip is very good and it is not slippery. I am filling this pen with this Chalpark ink. And this is an old 2009 make ink in sapphire blue shade. And this ink is made in India. Some of you may know Chalpark inks are made by Parker in association with the Indian family Chalaram. Since Parker made these inks with association with Chalaram's family, the brand is named as Chalpark. I have not disposed this box intentionally because there is a lot of text printed on this box. There are some instructions, some information about this Chalpark. It's given that these inks are very safe. That's why we can use these inks safely in any vintage pens with sack. Filling of this pen is very simple. We shall just pull the lever and keep the pen in the pot and close the lever. There will be a sack inside the barrel and the pressure will allow the sack to take the ink when we release this lever. In case of vintage pens, this kind of filling mechanism may be different and looks interesting. But this is not a safe filling mechanism if you compare with the modern filling systems. Because if someone accidentally pulls the lever when the pen is with ink, then all the ink will spill over. But however, lever filling mechanism was widely used in almost all the brands in those days. We can see how much ink it has taken in one shot. This pen may have hardly 1 ml of ink capacity only. That's why the lever in this pen allows to fill the whole pen in one time itself. Otherwise, to ensure the pen is filled fully, we should push and pull this lever at least twice or thrice. Let's see some writing samples now. At present I am writing with this pen as a regular pen and I am not using any flex force for this. So this nib can be used as flex nib as well as non-flex nib also, and both the ways it is very smooth. Now I started using this as a flex nib. I am not an expert in using these flex nibs and still I am learning. Even after 100 years and even after using by many people, still this nib is giving amazing output. Now I am just showing how flexible is this nib. It has a very smooth and excellent flex. Nowadays again we are seeing flex nibs, semi-flex nibs and ultra-flex nib also. In reality, as per me, there is no much difference between semi-flex and full flex. It all depends upon how much thickness the nib is giving. But I may be wrong. Please mention in the comments if you have a different view on this. And this ink also very nice and giving a very classic shade. Now I am continuing to write few more pages and will show how it looks. As I said, I am still learning to write with flex nibs. It's a pleasing experience to write with a gold flex nibs if we know how to use it. This is all about this Waterman Ideal fountain pen, model number 0552 1/2V vintage fountain pen. I have few more vintage pens as well as modern pens with flex nibs and I will present them in my upcoming videos.